I just really want to publish this video to anyone who would be right-minded to evaluate my understanding and proficiency in French or in German, because I feel so awkward. Why would I should discount the time that I should spend? Maybe my German is really, bad. I don't really care. But I can actually read something written in French really accurately. I'm not lying. And who could actually stop China? Let's try to actually say that. Who could have stopped China? I don't really need to think about anything. I don't really need to. No. Who could have stopped China? Let me actually read it. Qui peut arrêter la Chine? I don't really need to think about it. Qui peut arrêter la Chine? Let's try to actually see it. I don't really understand it. To me, it's very obvious. Ein Video erscheint, so zeigen sich eine iranische Rakete geschossen zu den irakischen Stützpunkten. Yeah. I don't really need to. It's really easy. It's really easy. Qui peut arrêter la Chine? I know it. I know it's circle en complex, yeah. 50 years after the first launch of the Apollo 11, China celebrates its own launching of LTH, successfully done as a spatial travel on the face, launched to the moon that has never been traveled and explored before by reaching out the lesser-known portion and facade of the moon. This takeover and landing of the Januar 4 doubled up in its tiny power rover range, which had suspended its journey on Earth by landing on the Earth on December 8th, has touched it down and splashed down on the facade of the moon. The lunar facade has been touched as it made splash it over, because it has splashed it down on the surface of the moon that has lesser known to the human being. This is a major event for China, which actually affirms the great spatial power in the space as a spatial technology's advantage that has been enthusiastic as it's really easy. The spokesperson of the program, Januar 4, on the platform of the TV brought by the national station CCTV, announced that in the past, the success in the material of exploration in the spatial area in the space was reserved only to the United States or the Soviet Union. The Chen Yunlei has declared adjoint director of the Department of the Cosmology of the Astronomical Observatory of the National Institute, to the daily journal called Le Monde, and very much pining for developing the innovative industry and to be involved with the Occidental power takeover on its economy. China demonstrates a new facade of the potence, and above all, to the foundation of the commercial war with the United States by being involved with the trade war. Washington and Peking have already maintaining their boatmanship diplomacy by sticking to one's own arm of iron in terms of sticking to nationalism and protectionism by actually punishing each other with the higher tariffs imposed on each other's products, even at the cost of billions of merchandise products.